And boom, 17 and a half years from now, you too will be known as an overnight success. There's that kid that drops out of college, he's 19, he really believes in himself, he's passionate, he has a great idea about having an online bookstore or a social media community, drops out of Harvard. And 10 years later, he's 25% of the way there. And his parents are like, you moron. His friends are like, you moron. He's crazy. That guy's not making a penny. He's living in his car, he's living in his office, he's living with his parents. 10 years into it, I'm 25% of the way there. Here's the saddest thing when you're 10 years into something. 99% of the people on earth quit. 99% of the people quit at 10 years. They start putting faith in what other people want for them. They put faith in what other people think of them. They put faith in all the opinions and judgments and energy of other people. And they end up manifesting exactly what those people want for them, a copy. And for the rest of their lives, whether they started at 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, or 55, 65, or 75, for the rest of their lives, they're resentful because they quit. Here's the saddest thing about acceleration and growth is if you're enjoying the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential for those 10 years, all it takes is 5 more years to get to 50%. The saddest thing about the 15-year mark on average, the saddest thing is out of the 1% that have the grit, the grind, the passion and purpose and profitability, the ones that can get to 15 years, out of that 1%, now 99% of those people quit. Because they start putting faith into what everybody else wants for them. You can't do it. You've wasted your life. Oh my God, you're 30 years old now and you started this when you were 15. Oh my God, you're 50 years old now and you started this when you were 35. Oh my God, you're 65 years old now and you started this when you were 50. And you're only halfway there. You loser. Look at you living on my couch, living in your car. What do you want for yourself? And then 99% of the people, they believe that and they go ahead and quit. Then there's that 1% that I love. Because the 1% know exponential growth and acceleration. What does that mean? They know that they're only 2.5 years away from being 100% of the way there. And boom, 17 and a half years from now, you too will be known as an overnight success. And all of those people that thought you were the biggest loser, idiot in the world will be asking you for jobs, asking you to pay for dinner, asking you to buy them houses and cars, and telling you that you are a genius. That's the way it works. That's the way it works for the richest man on earth. 25 years ago, started a company, literally an online bookstore in his garage. Now he makes over $100 billion a year.